Hey everyone, this is Nick McHugh, one of the hosts for Flick Your Bick with Ben and Nick. I just wanted to say thank you for choosing our podcast to listen to, and that this episode is a test episode with not ideal recording parameters. Our episodes henceforth will have much better audio quality, so if you come back, our audio will be much cleaner. Thanks again, and enjoy.
We are at it. We are set up. We've got a good mic. We got Audacity going. We are all set. Welcome, everybody. This is the official episode 0 of Flick Your Bick podcast with Ben and Nick. See what we did there? That's really great. Nick, introduce yourself. Tell the people what are we doing here? Who are we? What's going on?
Sure, absolutely. So, my name is Nick McHugh. I have made previous internet content in the past. YouTube. I have a background in audio engineering, so I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit.
As one of us does.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. I'm basically just a audio engineer guy, and that's about it. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I'm Ben Umberger. I work in nonprofit environmental work, graduating with a degree in political science here coming up, and we're two good friends from way back in the day who decided to do a podcast. For me, it started with just wanting to become more familiar with the audio medium, have more experience speaking to the public, speaking to an audience, get a little bit of audio engineering experience as well. And for Nick, for you just wanted to kind of sharpen your audio skills, keep using them on a daily basis.
Yeah, so like I said before, I do a bunch of audio stuff, did a bunch of video stuff, so podcasting is definitely a medium that I have not ventured into, so curious to know what kind of avenue podcasting can bring to the table.
Keep up with some of our older ones that we have going, and also just to keep up with each other and our other friends that are everywhere. We're kind of getting to the point where a lot of our friends from high school are out moving, getting busy with real adult stuff in their lives, getting married, having kids, all that sort of nonsense. So we thought that having our conversations with our friends be more official, recorded, scheduled things that would kind of keep us on track and keep us together. So that's kind of the two-pronged reasons why we're starting this whole crazy thing.
Indeed.
And so what can you expect from the Flick Your Bick Podcast Network? Well, first, let me tell you a little bit about that name. So if you ever heard of Flick Your Bick, it's a Bic Lighters is what we're referring to. It's an ad campaign they had back in the day. When we think of that, we think of in your old school, like kind of 80s hair metal concerts during the ballads, think of your Journeys or your GNR, that sort of stuff. They whip out your lighters and wave them around for the band. So it kind of creates that kind of chill communal atmosphere, and that's what we're shooting for here with the show. So that's the reason behind that. Along with it, it kind of rhymes with our names, which is always nice. It has a good ring to it. So what can you expect from us? Well, we've got kind of two separate podcasts going, all in the same feed, though. So if you subscribe to this, you're subscribed to the whole thing. Keep it simple for everybody. But first off, we're going to be kind of retreating into our little nerd cave and talking about all the movies, books, TV shows, video game stuff that we love. Talking about what we thought about it, watching and listening to some new stuff that we haven't seen and coming to it, and then also kind of reliving some of our favorites. So that'll be one part of it. All things nerd and geek, all that good stuff. So we've been growing up together watching all this stuff, so we have a general expertise on a lot of that sort of thing. And also the other podcast will be just more general topics, and also where we will bring on a bunch of our friends to reminisce about the old days, have them come and teach us some of the stuff that they're experts on that we don't know about. Obviously, learning new stuff is great, and we've got some really interesting friends that are doing some really cool stuff. So we hope to have them on and them impart some wisdom upon us here.
So, Ben.
Yes.
How did we meet? How do we know each other?
Well, that's a good place to start. Well, we grew up in the same small town in southwest Iowa. That was great. Growing up in small town life, and we just kind of were friends early on through community theater, and basically that's kind of where our friendship started. And then we were kind of out of the theater for a little bit growing up through like middle school, and weren't as close then. And then high school came around, and we were doing our community theater shows in the summer, and that's kind of where it all started back up again. Is there a better place, Nick, for friendship and even love, dare I say, in the community theater atmosphere?
The theater.
The theater.
The theater.
Of course.
Man.
Yeah.
I could tell you so many stories about theater.
Yes, the theater. Good stuff.
Absolutely.
And we were really blessed. We had a really great community theater atmosphere that we grew up in. Had some really great shows, had some really great memories, and it's a really good place to bond. And so you're hanging out with each other all summer during rehearsals, and then it just kind of keeps going from there. It's really great.
Absolutely. I believe we went to the same kind of school district in our small town in Iowa.
Yes.
I believe first memory of hanging out with you, we did a small school theater play, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes.
For some reason, I was Rudolph's dad, and
yes,
you were the Abominable Snowman.
Yes, the lead villain.
And lead villain. That's a good role to call that. And I'd say before then I think I maybe have seen you around the block on the schoolyard block.
Mm-hmm.
But we had like this somewhat, now that I think about it, racist sketch in the production where they play everybody was kung fu fighting as Rudolph's dad and the Abominable Snowman was fighting.
Yeah.
I should mention that I am South Korean, so that makes a little bit more sense.
Yes. Nick is a South Korean man, so and we were young at this point, 8 maybe?
Yeah, around there, yeah.
So I don't know. I wonder what came first, that they cast you in that role and then was like, oh, we have to have a fight scene, let's do that, which is questionable.
They're just trying to be...
Or they had that already written and they cast you in that part for that reason. Either way, not great.
No!
Either way, not great.
It was a different time, I suppose.
Yeah.
God, they must have thought about that
something
after.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Or maybe they weren't self-aware enough to even know.
Maybe.
That's always an option.
Maybe.
Good lord.
So after that little stunt, I believe you invited me to your birthday party.
Oh, yeah.
Which at that time I didn't know. I wasn't a part of your friend group at that time. So I went to the some indoor pool, which was radical. And then after that, the play got finished. We kind of went our separate ways. We just didn't have any classes together after that. And then high school rolled around where everyone was intermingled then, and we just kind of found each other with classmates and just classes, and we just rebonded, and that's...
been going strong since.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm about to graduate college, and so it's been a good 8 years, I'd say, at least, maybe a little bit more.
Has it really been that long?
Tell you guys I have not graduated in 4 years. I'm about 5, so it happens.
Oh,
the
yeah.
rest of us. So yeah, 8 or 9, something like that. Yeah, which is that's insane. That doesn't sound right. Here's a couple 24-year-olds talking about how old they are, and they hate us. But so yeah, it's been a great friendship, and I was always seeing Nick doing all this YouTube stuff, and thought it was awesome, and it was a great way for us to keep up while we were apart. And I'm just a huge podcast fan in general. This would be a good way for me to kind of keep improving public speaking and audience skills. And I knew Nick was an audio wizard, so I wouldn't have to do all that stuff by myself. So I think it's a partnership that's going to work out really well.
I wouldn't call myself a wizard. More like, we'll say audio initiative. Initiative. I definitely know a little bit more about the average, or about audio more than the average person. I can confidently say that.
Just enough to be dangerous, right?
Yeah. I'll go with that. Armed and dangerous.
All right, so we'll leave that there. This is the Flick Your Big podcast with Ben and Nick. We're going to have some other episodes coming in. We haven't quite knocked out a consistent upload schedule yet, but it's going to be a once-a-week thing. Not entirely sure which podcast will be when exactly.
Real quick, where can people find you on the internet?
So, we have a Twitter account, the Flick Your Bick with Ben and Nick. It's just the @Flick Your Bick. We also have a YouTube channel that's up there as well, where we'll be posting. And eventually, I think we're going to have us on iTunes as well. We haven't gotten around to that yet, as obviously we're recording the first episode. So that'll be probably our 3-pronged approach, I think, on the media side, which I'll be running that as well. YouTube, Twitter, and iTunes.
Yeah. My personal YouTube account is just McQ MCQ on YouTube. So you'll find if you are so inclined to go watch one of my videos, I'm there every Mondays. I also have a Instagram and a Twitter, although I don't use Twitter all that much. Learning how to, but both those are at Korean McCue. That's MCCUE. So you can find me on those platforms.
There you go. And my social media shall remain nameless for now. So you can hit up Nick with all your thoughts and sexy fan art and all the above. So
tasteful nudes
only. Tasteful side boob. So that's all we've got for you today, guys. Keep checking back. We're going to have episodes every week, and we look forward to doing it. We're really excited about it. I hope you are too. And to all our friends that are listening out there, if you've got something you want to share or hop on the pod and talk to us about, feel free. Just be really entertaining and charming. That's all we ask.
Or if you're just a casual listener, if you want to comment something that you want to hear our thoughts or opinions about, just go ahead and do whatever it takes to let us know what you want us to cover.
Exactly. Yeah, we have some ideas kind of planned out, things we want to hit, but we're very flexible as well. So we'll tailor it to your needs. All right. Well, for now, this has been Ben and Nick flicking their bics. God, that sounds really sexual.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
That's right. All right, we'll see you next time, guys.
Later.